I'm going out the street. I'm going for a walk to clear my head because today I'm not in a good mood, guys. When you live local, right? Well, not local, but when you live rural or semi-rural, when you live in a certain neighborhood, it has its advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, you guys know that I live local here, rural, like semi-rural or whatever. But when you have neighbors that do not have pride in the neighborhood, it can be very annoying and frustrating, right? My neighbor has a chicken coop in his compound. So we've been smelling this stench, getting the stench. I wonder what the hell it is, right? And there is a piece of land between the neighbor's house and the house that I'm renting. We'll be getting the stench, man, for days. And when we start to investigate, the man took the dead chickens from his chicken coop and threw it outside without digging a hole to bury it. There was like 4 dead chickens. And so we went to him and we said, yo, what's going on? Because he's the only one that has chickens in our neighborhood, right? He said, oh, it's not me, it's the house girl. He has a house girl. The house girl is the one. But he said, yeah, but you can smell it. So if you smell something that is, you're getting this like pungent scent, you should know that, okay, something is not what it's supposed to be, and at least dig a hole and bury it, right? So we dug a hole. Well, my Tanzanian brother and I went to the chairperson. We brought the chairperson. You guys heard me say before that every area has a chairperson, right? So we went to the chairperson, brought the chairperson to show him what happened, right? The chairperson and I dug a hole and we buried it. And he gave him a proper warning, right? A couple of days after, we keep getting this stench. Said, don't tell me this man did this thing again, right? Well, when we went out and we looking, we didn't find any dead chickens, but we looking, but we keep on getting this stench. Really bad, and honestly, it was even worse than the rotten chickens, right? When we start to look, we saw a sack under a coconut tree. And we saw, it's like rot, my friends, listen. Someone took a dead dog, put the dead dog inside of a sack and dump it. Hey, I have never seen so many worms in my life. They could not even dig a hole and bury. They put the dog in a sack and just threw it. My neighborhood has changed. When I moved here, it was really nice, but it's time for me to evacuate from this area. People open the gate and they just throw garbage aside, right? Some people don't have pride in where they live. They don't have pride. And I tell them, guys, this is your neighborhood. You can't. They don't care. They don't care. So it's so frustrating now that I think it's time for me to change neighborhood location. Try to be in a different place. It's another beautiful day here in Kigamboni, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I mean, like when you live local, yeah? I keep saying local, I don't know why, but when you live rural or semi-rural, there are certain things, you may have to expect, and certain things you would have to like compromise, right? And if you live in Mbezi, Oyster Bay, Msasani, those type of areas, there are certain things that you would have to put up with when you live away from those neighborhoods. Those like neighborhoods are more affluent areas, right? When you live semi-rural or even rural, it gives you peace, it gives you quiet and away from congestion and all those things, right? But on the other hand, there are things that you would have to put up with. But I don't like filth. I don't like it. I don't like dirty neighborhoods. And sometimes I just can understand how some people just I'm telling you, I see it, some people just open the gate and throw garbage right there, right in front. And they don't give a damn how it looks. And I try to understand the thinking of some people. You don't care. Your kids play there. You know, it reflects bad on you. And you guys know I talk about it here. I talk about my experience here, the good ones. I can't just keep talking about the good ones. I got to talk about the not so good ones too. We're keeping it real. So I don't want to pretend that everything is hunky-dory and everything is good or whatever. No, hell no. There are some things here that I don't like that piss me off, right? But like I said, I'm not a citizen here, so there, you know, I can't really do anything about it. You can try to advise your neighbors to take pride in the neighborhood. You talk to them and they just look at you and smile. Yeah, they just look at you and smile, and it's like, guys, come on, this is where you live. Beautify your neighborhood. You can't depend on government to do everything for you. I mean, come on now. They don't care. So this just got me a little shaken that someone would take a dead dog. Let's not talk about the dead chickens, right? But the dog. Someone would take a dead dog, place the dog in a sack, and just dump it right in the neighborhood. I'll show you guys when I get over there. We're coming up here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is some rooms right here, right? You see, they open the gate and they throw the garbage right here. So this is what I'm talking about, yes? See? The gate is right here. And they just dump it. Look at this. Okay, look at this over here too, right? Look at this. That's what I'm talking about, right? So this is the gate here of my neighbor that has the chicken. Okay, that's his compound here. Okay, see over here where they dump the garbage right here. So under this coconut tree that's leaning here was where they dumped the dead dog in the sack, right? Right here. You know, when I first moved here, right, this place used to be a plain field, so it's really nice. And if you guys know me from the other channel, you see that I've done a couple of videos here, right? This used to be a plain field. The kids from the neighborhood used to be here playing football, you know, soccer in the evening time. It's nice. I used to come out, I used to sit on that stump right there and just watch the kids, you know, play football here. The last rainy season we had been so bad that this place became like a swamp. And all this grass just grew. Look at this tall kind of a rice grass just grew, right? So the neighborhood has changed. The neighborhood is not like it used to be. So for that reason, I think, you know, it's time to move, right? So over here, this is my neighbor here. That's the chicken coop over here, right? You see those aluminum metal there? That's the chicken coop, right? And this is my compound here. And this is the small land that separates the two houses, right? So he dumped the dead chickens right there. Pissed me off, right? So look at the gate in the back wall. So they opened the gate right here and just dumped the dead chickens there. Guys, I had enough. I used to love this neighborhood. I used to love it because it's not close to the road. You come over here and it's quiet in the back here, but now the neighborhood has changed. The neighborhood is not nice anymore, right? Our neighbor on top, it's another thing. Our neighbor on top, she has a fish pond. She has a fish farm. She does tilapia, right? So when she opens the tank to change the water comes down. The water comes down in this drain, and it just comes right over here. I'll show you right over there. See? The place has become a swamp. It's not nice anymore. It's like, I don't like coming home anymore. So if you live in a place and you don't like coming home, it's time to go. So I think I got to start looking for another house. My contract here ends in October, but I don't think I'll stay till October. Yeah, it's time to go. This is the African Jumbie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, please give the video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Friends, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now we're at 730 something strong. We're building every day. Peace and love. Continue sharing with me. Bye for now.